Costs about 30 bucks on Amazon, and it's supposed to be HD, and it'll go into Daishida head unit. Very small. No instructions to speak of, but it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, the camera's gonna go here. We had a camera here previously that we bought from Costco. It was a standalone unit that died. So this is going to be integrated into the head unit. So it's a bit smaller and higher resolution. We're going to follow the wiring for the backup light. I'll start wiring it where it's going to go. Okay, this camera comes with connectors for the power and for the video. And I'm not crazy about because they're basically going to be out in the open. So I'm going to cover this with heat shrink and use this split wire loom to protect the wiring after I seal it up. So I'll get some heat shrink now and we'll see what we can do with it. It won't fit my cable. I'll just shrink it all. Okay, I'm going to go with even smaller size tubing, and I'll join those together with some heat shrink. Amazon split wire tubing. It's very cheap at Amazon. About $6 for 20 feet. And it'll protect the wires from UV and road rash. We're just putting heat shrink where the two different size split booms are joining together to keep them together. That should do it. I'll just wire tire this. Okay, now I'm going to remove that tail light assembly and fish the wire into there to get it inside of the vehicle. Plastic plate there, and you'd be going through some foam. That's about the easiest way to get back into the taillight housing, and you can caulk it up after you're done. Yeah, that should be good. That's the finished product, and you can caulk that. Although it isn't critical, there's foam up ahead. Yet there's about 6 inches of foam. You have to push through, and then you end up in a taillight assembly. That's about the easiest way to get in there. Okay, now they give you enough power supply wire to get to the tail lamp housing. And what you can do is you can tie in to the backup lamps, pick up the plus 12 and this wire across the lamps here. This is the clear lamp, and that will power up the camera only when you're in reverse. I'm going to run it into the further into the cab and have it powered up when the ignition is on. But this hooking it up here will work perfectly well. I'm just choosing to do it a little bit differently. Okay, these are just the extensions that are going to bring my ground and positive up into the cab. Like I said, you don't have to do this. It's probably easier to tie them to the backup lights, but yeah, solder this and then heat shrink it. Shrink here on the patch. Okay, I'm going to feed this inside the cab. There's a grommet, a rubber grommet that feeds straight down from the cab. So it's pretty simple to get in. Don't have to do any drilling or to get into the cab area to feed, reasonable. Okay, and then we can button up the taillight area. Two screws only. Okay. Too late. Carpeting just pulls away. Easy to hide. Wiring. And you're going to zip tie it next to the other wiring that's there. Carpeting continues up into here. You can Okay, I'm gonna remove this or loosen up these plastic panels. If you're doing this in a Jeep, you'll probably have these plastic clips that hold them down. I've replaced them with a rib nut type deal that makes it a lot easier to stay this still bolts. These are rubber these are I don't know if they call them rib nuts or whatever, but you can get them at Masters or someplace like that. You drill up the hole to 1/2 inch, the insert, and they take a quarter 20 bowl. Much nicer than the Jeep plastic gizmos. There's a lot of room underneath there for wiring. They can tie it, or you can probably just let it loose. They'll zip tie it. I've already got a high amp circuit running back there for my ARB fridge in the back. This wire, follow the other wires. Together, and cut these to fit. And this plugs into the back of the head unit. It's just an RCA extension cable, because the ones they provide obviously isn't going to be long enough. Plus, I was able to install here, and we'll cut these. They don't have to. And I have a ignition circuit that turns on when the ignition is on. So I'll solder these all together. This powers up the camera just basically all the time, which is not really needed, but that's all it shows to do. So I'll solder that up. And just pull a heat shrink over it. And okay, that should be installing the Desai. That's the install on the Desai, I think that's how you pronounce it, head unit of the backup camera. They don't come with a camera. You need to purchase a camera from Amazon, or maybe you can get it from them also while you buy the head unit. But it's a fairly simple install. It just needs to be an analog camera. It has a regular RCA video out signal.